So what is GTARP? Well, is it GTA Online? Nope. Is it Dungeons and Dragons? A little bit. But it really is storytelling. And the basis of all good stories are characters. So we're going to talk about the do's and don'ts of creating a character. Alright, everybody, let's get started with the don'ts and end on a happy note of the do's. Starting with being overly stereotypical. Should know what stereotypes mean. You play a character, it's an expected, you know how they're going to act, and that just isn't cool. When it comes to being overly stereotypical, it's following a stereotype to the T. The fun part about having a character is bending that stereotype, twisting it, changing it. Maybe you're a redneck, but you know all these fancy words, Maybe you're from the ghetto, but you're actually, a computer scientist. Things like that to change up a character from being overly stereotypical. It's okay to be a little stereotypical, but don't go overboard. Now, overpopulation. This is a common thing that happens on servers. People all clamor to the same task, the same job, the same type, 50 police, 50 EMS, 50 taxi drivers, whatever it may be. You don't want to have your character fall into that. You 100% don't want to just consistently keep filling the same role because you're just slowly making your character a needle in the haystack. And you want to stick out as a character. You don't want to be that person who's just kind of blending in. It's okay to blend in at times, but if there's too many people in one specific niche, get out of there, change it out. Now, for your first character, you're wondering, don'ts. Why is my first character a don't? I do not mean don't make your first character. What I'm saying is don't have expectations of your first character. Your first character that you make in any role play is going to be rough around the edges. It's going to be a task. That character you're not ready for it because you're new to it, especially if you're brand new to a whole different game. Your first character is going to be rough. You're not going to be able to get things right. You're going to stumble over your feet and kind of feel like, dang it, this character's just not going the way I think it should. And don't get overly attached to that first character because that character is just kind of like getting the feel for it. Every server that you go to in GTARP is different, so you're getting the feel for the server, the vibe. What are people doing? What's going on? And your first character is kind of like, getting a feel for it. And then, you'll slowly figure out what's right for the server. Now, to the final one. This is a big one. This is one that I deal with all the time. Delusions of grandeur. You think your character is going to be the best thing ever. Oh my god, I have the most genius idea. This character is going to change the server and everyone's going to love me. No, just no. The big thing about being smart with this is don't let yourself get deluded by your character. Just take into account that you're a part of a bigger story. The world's bigger than you. So being a background character sometimes is extremely important. Background characters are what make some of the best movies, the best stories. Harry Potter, right? Y'all know the story, at least most of you do at this point. Everyone loves Ron, right? You can be Ron. You can be Hermione. You don't have to be Harry Potter. And that's the biggest thing I try to convey with everybody. And when I'm my characters, I try to be that background character. I am the main character in my own personal story, but everyone else's story and everyone around me, they're all coming in. They're all becoming a part of my story, and I'm becoming a part of theirs. So don't let yourself get deluded and getting the grandiose, like I'm the best thing ever. And, all characters grow, change over time, and these don'ts, of course, take them with a grain of salt. They're just suggestions. You will get better, you will make better characters, and things will be amazing when you do. So, let's move on to the do's. And now for the fun section, the do's. And flipping upside down that overpopulation, fill a niche, create a niche. That's right. If there is nobody in the EMS, be an EMS. If there's no one doing the repair job, do the repair job. Or create a brand new one, something people don't expect. Maybe there's no news reporter, be that news reporter. You know, come up with creative new jobs that other people haven't played out. Maybe the server doesn't have the stuff to do that job, but you create the role play. You make it up as you go. You make a completely different thing. You're the Facebook manager guy. You're the guy spying on people's emails who knows all of the secret things people are doing, you know. Get inventive, make it different, and have fun with it, because that's the whole thing about GTARP. It's role playing fun characters, and sometimes you just got to create something that isn't already created and inspire people to do something different. Next, pull from history, movies, books. If you're struggling creating a character, you have no idea what to do, open up a book, read a book, watch a movie, maybe go through history, pull some historical characters in. Of course, don't clone the character. You never want to be a clone, but take a character you like and change it, make it fit the world, make it different for the role play that's going around the server, you know. You go, we don't have anybody who's like a bounty hunter, Wild West style, you know, and you're all over here like, yeehaw, I'm gonna get that bounty hunter right now, yeah. Yeah, I might be from the old timey things, you know, and I like when the old Western movies, but I'm gonna be out here bang bang poo poo. You know, you're creating something that's similar to a character or similar to something you've read, or, you know, maybe you're making a superhero and, you know, it's, you know, you're playing Batman, but you're not Batman. So that's another great way to add to your character, is to get inspiration from literature and peel from it. Don't make a clone, but peel from it. Pull pieces. You know, you like Deadpool, you like Captain America, you want to combine them, you have a crazy character. And talking about crazy, you see it right there? Get crazy. That's right. It is okay to get a little crazy with your character. Maybe your character's a hobo who likes eating tacos, so he wanders the streets craving, yeah, but I got some tacos. I love some tacos. Oh man, that sounds delicious. You got tacos? I heard you have tacos. You know, it sounds like he wants to have drugs and stuff in his system, but tacos are what he actually wants, and maybe people get confused, and that's fun to role play. You have to get crazy. You have to do things that are outside of your norm. If you're very introverted, use this as an opportunity to break out, do something way outside of your wheelhouse, get out of your comfort zone, and go out there. Of course, don't get too crazy. I don't want you to go bonkers and like cause trouble and shoot up the police station, stuff like that. What I mean is to step outside of your comfort zone for even a minute, just a minute of outside of your comfort zone, and have fun with that idea of being able to go, I can express myself in a way I never have before. And of course, we end off on the most important one: take a chance. You're not sure on a character, you're like, I don't know. Go for it. Take that risk. Make a character that you're not sure of. Because once you get out of that zone of assurance, you might create something that's your favorite character, your best character, something that you took a risk on. You rolled the dice and you rolled a critical. You never know. Every shot not taken is a shot missed. That is basically the best thing you can do, is take a cool chance, have fun with the character. And if it goes terribly wrong and it doesn't turn out the way you want it to, at least you tried it. At least you had a bit of fun. And if you didn't have fun with that character, you can always make another. That's the whole thing. You can always make another character. Your characters are what you make of them, and there's no be all end all character. There's no, this is my last character, I am done, unless you stop play, of course. But you can always make more. You can always go, yeah, that didn't work out, let's try again. And you shouldn't feel bad if you have to start from scratch. That's the fun part of it, is sometimes starting over can be fun. You get a new idea and you just roll with it. And there are a few of my do's and don'ts for creating a character in GTA RP. If you're looking for an awesome server to join, check out the Crew RP. Links are down below. And make sure to hit the subscribe button for more tutorials to come, because we're definitely doing more. As well as go check me out on Twitch, where you will find that I am streaming at least 4 days a week, and you can see me doing GTA RP live, as well as playing some indie games. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!